but it shows. But we still meet up, still fall in line. Same kind of places, same kind of time. But something in the rhythm don't land the same. Like we both adjusting without saying it plain. You don't stay as long, you don't lean in close, and I don't reach either like I used to before. We don't talk about it, let it pass through. But every little change points back to you. We don't do the same anymore, not like we did before. We don't do the same anymore. Something shifted at the core. We don't do the same anymore. Even when we try to ignore, we don't do the same anymore. And we both know what it's for. You pause a little longer before you respond, like you're checking yourself before you move on. And I see that distance in the way you stay, not pulling away fully, but not here the same way. And I'm at your timing without making it loud, but don't call this nothing when it's showing right now. We don't say the words, we don't explain, but everything about it ain't the same. We don't do the same anymore. Even in the little things, we don't do the same anymore. In the silence that it brings, we don't do the same anymore. And it's hard to ignore. We don't do the same anymore, like we did before. Same place, same time, but something changed in the design. Same pace, same flow, but it don't feel like we don't know. Now it's getting clearer in the way we stay. Never fully leaving, but not fully the same. And I'm not questioning what it might be, but don't act like you don't see what I see. We don't do the same anymore, and it's settling in. We don't do the same anymore, not where we've been. We don't do the same anymore, even if we pretend. We don't do the same anymore, and we won't again. Small, but it shows. We were fine before we changed it. We didn't rush into it, didn't force a start, just something quiet that grew in the dark. And it felt right then, didn't question why, didn't think beyond it, didn't try to define. But now I'm looking at it from where we stand, and it don't feel simple like we thought it would land. We didn't break it, we didn't fight, but something shifted after that night. Maybe we should've left it alone, kept it where it was. Maybe we should've left it alone before it became this. Maybe we should've left it alone. Not everything needs to grow. Maybe we should've left it alone, but now I'll never know. We still move truth, but I missed the version before we knew. It was easier then to just let it be. Now everything carries a different weight to me. We don't undo it, we don't rewind, we just live with what we find. Maybe we should've left it alone, let it stay undefined. Maybe we should've left it alone and not cross that line. Maybe we should've left it alone. Some things don't need to be real. Maybe we should've left it alone. Or maybe this is how we feel. No clear end, no clear start, just something sitting between our parts. No loud goodbye, no clean release, just something quiet that won't decrease. Now it's part of us, whether we say it or not. Not something we hold, but something we got. And I'm not trying to change what it is, but don't act like it don't exist. Maybe we should've left it alone, but we didn't. Maybe we should've left it alone, but we felt it. Maybe we should've left it alone, and that's the truth. Maybe we should've left it alone, but it led me to you. Ooh, we were fine before we changed it. We're around it now. We didn't rush it, didn't force a move, but we both let it happen. Now it's something we can't remove, and it wasn't reckless, not how it felt, but that don't really matter. Now we're here with it ourselves. You don't say much, I don't either, but silence got heavier since that evening. We knew the line was still crossed. Now we're sitting with the cars we crossed, and now what? No easy way to undo. We crossed, and now what? And it's changing how we move. Crossed, and now what? Now what? No clean way to pretend. We crossed, and now what? We don't know where this ends. You stay a little distant, but not far enough, like you're trying to manage what we both stirred up. And I don't push forward, but I don't step back, just holding the moment right where it's at. It's not regret exactly, but it's not the same. Like something we open, we can't contain. We don't name it, we don't fight, but it's sitting every night. Do we leave it here? Ooh, we leave it here. We crossed, and now what? Let it get more clear. Oh, we crossed, and now what? moment we now face. No quick fix, no cleaning, just a line we can't pretend. Now every little moment carries more weight. Not something we planned, but it's here to stay. And I'm not asking for what comes next, but don't act like this don't affect. We crashed in now, and we both decide we crossed the now without saying it out loud. We crossed the now, and it's clear to see we crossed the now. It's not what it used to be. No way around it now. No way around it now. We're really doing this? We talk like usual, same kind of flow, same little jokes like nothing to show. And you play it easy like it never changed, like we didn't cross anything that's strange. And I follow through it, keep it the same, but don't call this normal when we both know it ain't. No mention, no sign, but it's sitting right between the lines. Now we're acting like nothing happened, like we didn't shift the balance. Now we're acting like nothing happened, like it never left the pattern. Now we're acting like nothing happened, keeping everything in place. Now we're acting like nothing happened, while it's written on our face. You keep the same distance, same kind of tone, but you don't lean closer like you used to before. And I match your energy, keep it alive, but don't call this casual when it's clearly defined. We don't break the surface, we don't go deep, but everything underneath it ain't asleep. We don't say it, we don't try, but it shows every time. Now we're acting like nothing happened, keeping everything controlled. Now we're acting like nothing happened, like we never crossed that road. Now we're acting like nothing happened, even when it slips through. Now we're acting like nothing happened, but we both know the truth. Same words, same vibe, but something shifted inside. No change out loud, but it's different right now. Now it's getting obvious in the smallest ways. We keep up the surface, but something stays. And I'm not calling it out, I let it ride, but don't act like it's not in your mind. Now we're acting like nothing happened, and maybe that's easier. Now we're acting like nothing happened, keeping everything cleaner. Now we're acting like nothing happened, but it don't disappear. Now we're acting like nothing happened, and it's still right here. We're really doing this. We got good at keeping this alive. We still make dinner plans, still text goodnight, still sit across from each other, trying to keep the mood light. And from the outside looking in, we probably look alright, like two people still holding on to something worth the fight. But lately it feels mechanical, like we know every cue, just repeating old movements out of habit more than true. No one leaves, no one stays, we just move through the same old ways. We keep pretending this still works, like routine can replace the feeling. We keep pretending this still works, even while the distance keeps building. We keep pretending this still works, like comfort means we're still close. We keep pretending this still works, but we both know when something's broke. You still know how to calm me down, I still know when you're stressed. We still move around each other better than anyone else. And maybe that's the reason we stayed this long, because familiarity feels safer than admitting something's gone. But every easy moment feels thinner than before, like we're protecting structure without knowing what for. No loud ending, no clean goodbye, just two tired people trying to simplify. We keep pretending this still works, even when the silence grows longer. We keep pretending this still works, even when the effort feels harder. We keep pretending this still works, like we're scared of what comes next. We keep pretending this still works, while slowly disconnecting step by step. No dramatic collapse, no final scene, just holding on to what it used to mean something. No sudden change, no obvious fall, just less emotion through it all. Now I can feel exhaustion in the way we try, like neither one of us still knows the reason why. And I'm not saying we should walk away, I just don't know how long we can stay this way. It still works, and maybe that's the hardest part. We keep pretending this still works, even when it's falling apart. We keep pretending this still works, because history runs deep. We keep pretending this still works, while losing what we're trying to keep. We got good at keeping this alive. Yeah. It used to be effortless. You used to walk in and everything relaxed, no second guessing, no reading between acts. We could sit in silence and it still felt full. Nothing felt fragile, nothing felt pulled. But now every moment feels careful somehow, like we both keep adjusting every word coming out. And no tension loud enough to name, just Those little shifts that change the frame. You used to feel easy on me, like somewhere I could land. You used to feel easy on me, like something I could understand. You used to feel easy on me. Now everything feels measured out. You used to feel easy on me, and I still don't know what changed us. Ooh, you still know my habits, still reading my face fast, still notice little things like nothing really passed. And maybe that's what hurts most, how close we still seem, while something underneath us keeps interrupting these. And I catch myself thinking before I say too much, like honesty got heavier after what became of us. We still move smooth, still know the flow, but comfort disappear without letting us know. You used to feel easy on me, now every pause gets loud. You used to feel easy on me, now I feel careful around you somehow. You used to feel easy on me, like late nights without a wait. You used to feel easy on me, before everything changed shape. No loud distance, no slam doors, oh, just something missing that was there before. No clear reason, no obvious end, just comfort fading, little by little again. Now I notice tension in the smallest things, like how we both hesitate before the silence settles in. And I'm not asking to fix what's gone, I just miss when being near you didn't feel this hard. You used to feel easy on me, and maybe that's what I miss most. You used to feel easy on me, more than the touch. You used to feel easy on me, like somewhere safe to stay. You used to feel easy on me, before we lost that feeling along the way. You used to be effortless. Guess we're doing this again. We're back at the usual spot, same side of town, same kind of conversation floating around. You laugh at the right moments, I do the same, like we both rehearsed how to keep this unchanged. And it almost works for a little while, till the silence hits different right after the smile. We don't bring it up, we don't go there, but something about us still hangs in the air. We're back to normal, kinda, back to talking late at night. We're back to normal, kinda, but it don't feel natural inside. We're back to normal, kinda, same rhythm, different vibe. We're back to normal, kinda, but something in us didn't survive. You still know my time finish my lines. Still reach for your drink at the same exact time. And that's what makes it harder, how easy we move. Like memory kept working even after the truth. And I catch myself watching the way you pull back right when things start feeling too close to what we had. We keep it light, we keep control, but there's something underneath it. Neither one lets go. We're back to normal, kinda keeping everything in place. We're back to normal, kinda still reading each other's face. We're back to normal, kinda, but it's different every time. We're back to normal, kinda, like we're forcing old designs. No loud ending, no goodbye, just two people trying to simplify what already changed without a sound, and somehow still coming around. Yeah, yeah. Now the room feels smaller when it gets too quiet, like we both hear something when we stop denying it. And I'm not asking to go backwards again, but don't act like this, don't sit under our skin. We're back to normal, and maybe that's enough. We're back to normal, kinda, even if it still feels rough. We're back to normal, kinda, but not the way we were. We're back to normal, kinda, and that's what makes it hurt. Guess we're doing this again. The room feels crowded, even when it's quiet. We still sit across from each other, still share the same air, still reach for conversation like something's still there. But lately every moment feels heavier somehow, like too many unspoken things are sitting with us now. And I notice how we hesitate before saying simple words, like everything carries weight. Once silence gets heard, too much history, too much strain, too many things we never named. There's too much between us now, too much silence in the way. Too much between us now, too much we don't know how to say. Too much between us now, even when we keep things calm. Too much between us now, and it's sitting in my arms. You still look at me sometimes like you're trying to reconnect, but every attempt feels fragile, like something we can't protect. And I still search your expression for pieces of before, but comfort disappears faster than it ever did before. And maybe we both feel it, maybe we both know there's too much built between us for things to move slow. No screaming matches, no dramatic end, Small interaction feels harder to hold, like we're carrying something too heavy for control. And I'm not asking for us to fix it tonight. I just don't know how much longer we can hide it. There's too much between us now. Too much left unresolved. There's too much between us now. Too much damage to dissolve. There's too much between us now. Even when we try to call, there's too much between us now. And I don't know how to let it go. The room feels crowded, even when it's quiet. Didn't think it'd feel like this. We said we keep it simple, didn't make it a thing. Just something in the moment, didn't mean anything. At least that's how we framed it, kept it easy control. Didn't stop to question where it might go. But now I'm sitting with it, and it don't feel the same. Not heavier exactly, just harder to name. It wasn't planned, wasn't staged, but something shifted anyway. So that actually happened. We didn't stop it in time, didn't overthink it, didn't draw the line. So that actually happened, and now it just stays in the space between what we did and what we say. So that actually happened, and I'm not even sure if it changed everything or just made it less pure. We still talk the same, still move like before, but there's something underneath it that wasn't there before. And I catch little moments that don't sit right, like we both remembering without saying it outright. And I'm not uncomfortable, but I'm not the same. Like something quiet shifted without a name. We don't mention it, let it slide, but it's still there on both sides. So that actually happened, and we both know it did, even if we act like it's just something we hid. So that actually happened, and it don't go away. Actually happened, even in the silence, it's still in the way. So that actually happened, and I'm letting it be, not trying to fix it, just letting it breathe. No rewind, no reset, just something we haven't named yet. No big scene, no regret, just something we can't forget. Now the room feels different when you're standing near. Not louder or heavier, just a little more clear. And I'm not reaching for it, but I don't pull away, just letting it exist in a quiet way. So that actually happened, and we both moved on, but not completely past it. Not fully gone. So that actually happened, and I'm good with that. Not everything we do didn't think it'd feel like this. Maybe I read it wrong. Maybe I read it wrong. Maybe, yeah. I didn't rush to label, didn't ask for more. Just let it sit between us like something we both saw. And I wasn't expecting a change overnight, but something in me shifted after that night. And I kept it together, didn't make a scene, but I thought it mattered more than it seems. You moved on easy, like it was light, but I'm still holding what it felt like. I thought it meant more, not something small. I thought it stayed with you after it all. I thought it meant more than just a moment passing through. I thought it meant more, at least it did to me. And you, you don't avoid me, you don't pull away, but you don't hold it the same kind of way. And I see the difference in how you respond, like it was something brief that you already moved on from. And I'm not blaming what you feel inside, but don't act like it didn't cross your mind. You made it simple, I made it stay. Same situation, different way. I thought it meant more than what it became. I thought it stayed somewhere the same. I thought it meant more than some still look at me, but it's different. You held that gaze just like before. Same kind of silence we had before, but something in it didn't land right, like it lost its meaning somewhere in time. And I tried to ignore it, let it pass through, but it didn't feel the way it used to. Same look, same eyes, but it don't hit the same inside. That look doesn't feel the same, even when you hold it, even when you stay. That look doesn't feel the same, like something faded but never went away. That look doesn't feel the same, not wrong, just change in a quiet way. You move a little closer, like you always do. Same kind of motion, same point of view, but I don't react like I used to then. And I know you feel it even if you don't say when. It's not that it's gone, it's just not as clear, like something between us shifted right here. We don't call it out, let it slide, but it shows up every time. It doesn't feel the same, even when we try to act like it's unchanged. It doesn't feel the same, and we both know why, but we let it stay. It doesn't feel the same, not something we fix, just something we face. Same moment, different way. Same signal, different state. Oh, you don't say it, I don't too, but it's clearer than we wanted to. Now it lingers longer in a different way, not something we chase, but something that stays. And I'm not blaming what it turned into, but don't pretend it still moves like it used to. It doesn't feel the same, and I'm letting it be what it became. It doesn't feel the same, not something we lost, but something we changed. And it doesn't feel the same, and we both can see it's not what it used to be. You still look at me, but it's different. Something changed, and it stays. We still show up, same place, same time, but something in me don't settle the same inside. It's not what you say, it's how it lands. Like every small moment carries more than it can. And I try to ignore it, let it pass by, but it keeps coming back every time. in here feels rearranged. It's harder to be around you now. Even when nothing's wrong, it's harder to be around you now. Like something don't belong, it's harder to be around you now. And I can't pretend it's harder to be around you now. Like we don't know where this ends. You keep it together, same steady tone, but I feel the distance even when you're close. And I'm at your rhythm, trying not to show, but don't call this easy when it's starting to unfold. It's and now we pause and what we avoid, and the way conversation don't feel as open anymore. We don't call it out, we don't explain, but everything here ain't the same. It's harder to be around you now. Even when we try, it's harder to be around you now. And we both know why. It's harder to be around you now. Not something we planned. It's harder to be around you now. And I don't understand. No big words, no loud scene, just something sitting in between. No clear break, no clean line, just something shifting over time. Now it's getting clearer without a sound. Not something we lost, but something we found. And I'm not running, but I don't stay still. There's something about this that doesn't feel real. It's harder to be around you now, and I feel it more. It's harder to be around you now than it was before. It's harder to be around you now, and I won't pretend. It's harder to be around you now, and I don't know how this ends. Something changed, and it stays. I can feel you leaving in slow motion. You still answer my calls, still say my name the same, still ask how my day went, like nothing really changed. But every week feels colder in a subtle kind of way, like part of you keeps moving further every day. And it's hard to explain it, because nothing looks wrong. We just feel less connected as time keeps moving on. No sharp distance, no goodbye, just less of you every night. You feel further every week, even when you're next to me. You feel further every week, like something slipping quietly. You feel further every week, and I don't know when it's We slowly drifted apart without noticing. We still make plans sometimes, still follow through, still move through familiar places like we always do. But there's less emotion in it, less weight in your touch, like we're holding on a routine more than holding on to us. And I catch myself missing versions of simple things, like how your energy used to fill the room naturally. No big reason, no clean break, just distance growing while we stay away. You feel further every week, and I feel it settling in. You feel further every week, like we stopped letting each other in. You feel further every week, even when we still connect. You feel further every week, and I don't know what comes next. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no loud ending, no dramatic fall, just something fading through it all. No final words, no blame to keep, just quiet distance getting deep. Now I notice absences in the smallest ways, like how your attention leaves before the conversation fades. And I'm not asking you to explain, I just miss when loving you didn't feel this strain. You feel further every week, and maybe you do too. You feel further every week, like we're becoming someone new. You feel further every week, and I hate how calm it feels. You feel further every week, like distance became real. I can feel you leaving in slow motion. I can feel you leaving in slow motion. You always leave a little earlier now. You still come around sometimes, still hit me late at night, still sit in the same chair, like everything's alright. But you don't settle in anymore, not like you used to do. You stay just long enough to say you came through. And I notice little things I know I shouldn't track, like how your body turns before you lean back. You keep it easy, keep it light, but something in you leaves before goodbye. You don't stay as long anymore, even when the night feels slow. You don't stay as long anymore, like there's somewhere else you go. You don't stay as long anymore, and I feel it every time. You don't stay as long anymore, even when you say you're fine. We still laugh at the same things, still fall into rhythm, still know each other's habits without having to mention them. And maybe that's the hardest part, how normal we can seem, while something underneath us keeps changing quietly. And I never ask questions, I let the moment move. But silence says enough when somebody shortens you. You check the time more than before, like part of you already reached the door. You don't stay as long anymore, and I don't ask you why. You don't stay as long anymore, I just watch the evening die. You don't stay as long anymore, and it settles in my chest. You don't stay as long anymore, like leaving feels safer now. Oh, oh, no argument, no scene, just distance growing in between. No sharp goodbye, no dramatic end, just shorter nights again and again. Now every little exit feels louder than before, not because you're leaving, but because you used to stay more. And I'm not trying to hold you, that's not what this is. I just miss the version that didn't feel like this. You don't stay as long anymore, maybe that says enough. Oh, you don't stay as long anymore, even when we still keep touch. Oh, you don't stay as long anymore, and I feel it when you go. You don't stay as long anymore, like something already closed. You always leave a little earlier now. Funny how people can change without leaving. We still know each other better than most, still move through familiar habits like muscle memory almost. Still call it late hours, still fall into old tones, still sit in silence together without hanging up the phone. But something about us shifted and never shifted back, like we crossed into another version without noticing the exact path. No big ending, no clean goodbye, just two people learning how to live with the quiet. Guess this is just what we are now, something softer but harder to hold. Guess this is just what we are now, still connected but colder. Guess this is just what we are now, not broken enough to leave. Guess this is just what we are now, and maybe that's harder to grieve. You still know when I'm tired, still hear it in my voice, still ask the same small questions, like there's comfort in the noise. And I still wait for moments that feel like how we were, but they disappear too quickly to trust they still occur. Maybe this is just slow emotional fading, night after night. Guess this is just what we are now, halfway between close and gone. Guess this is just what we are now, trying to function while moving on. Guess this is just what we are now, still carrying history around. Guess this is just what we are now, even when no words come out. No clear answer, no relief, just familiarity mixed with grief. No loud ending, no last touch, just realizing how much changed in us. Now I stop looking for the old version back, because maybe love changes shape and never fully returns intact. And I'm not angry, I'm just aware some connections survive without really staying there. Guess this is just what we are now, and maybe this is enough. Guess this is just what we are now, even if it still feels wrong. Guess this is just what we are now, two people changed by time. Guess this is just what we are now, still yours a little, still mine. Funny how people can change without leaving. Maybe this started breaking a long time ago. Maybe this started breaking a long time ago. I keep replaying moments, trying to trace the shift, looking for the exact second things stop feeling like this. But maybe it wasn't sudden, maybe it took its time. Small disappointments building quietly overnight, and we got too comfortable ignoring what was wrong, till distance started settling into where love belonged. No single moment, no clear mistake, just too many things we never faced. Maybe we already ruined it before we knew we could. Maybe we already ruined, trying to hold it together too long. Maybe we already ruined. feeling here, no one to blame. Just time and silence changing shape. No easy fix, no rewind. Just love wearing thin over time. Oh, oh. Now I stop looking for one thing to repair, because maybe the damage was always sitting there. And I'm not angry, I just see it clear. Some things don't collapse loudly, they disappear. Maybe we already knew, and maybe we both knew. Maybe we already knew before we admitted the truth. Started breaking a long time ago. Still us, just not the same. We still move like usual, still fall into place. Same kind of rhythm, same kind of pace, but something in the timing don't land like before. Not wrong, just different, can't ignore it anymore. And I catch that feeling in the way you pause, like you're thinking deeper than you let cross. Nothing said, nothing's wrong, but it don't feel like it did for long. It feels different now, even when we try to keep it how it was before that night. It feels different now, in the smallest ways, in the things we don't say and how we hesitate. It feels different now, not heavy or loud, just something in between then and now. We don't bring it up, we just let it slide, but it's sitting somewhere we can't deny. And I see it in you, same way you see me, like we both adjust into what this might be. Not pulling away, but not leaning in, just right in the middle to where we've been. We don't name it, let it stay, but it's changing anyway. It feels different now, even when we speak, there's a layer underneath that we both keep. It feels different now, in the space we hold, like something shifted without being told. It feels different now, and I'm letting it sit, not trying to fix it or define it yet. Same room, same light, but it don't land the same tonight. Same words, same tone, but it don't feel like before. Now it's getting clearer without being loud. We're still in the same place, just seeing it now. And I'm not resisting, but I don't pretend that it's all the same like it used to have been. just not the same. You don't say much now. We still check in, still say the basics, but something in your tone feels understated. You used to fill the silence without thinking twice. Now every pause feels like it hides, and I don't push through it, I let it stay. But it wasn't like this before that day. You hold back mid-thought, like you almost say it, then you stop. You got quiet after that night, even when you're right here. You got quiet after that night, and I hear it loud and clear. You got quiet after that night, and everything you don't say. You got quiet after that night, and it don't fade away. You answer shorter, you don't expand, like you're measuring what you let land. And I see it happen in real time, like you editing yourself line by line. It's not distance fully, but it's not close. Just something sitting where we don't go. You pause again, then let it pass, like you're choosing what will last. You got quiet after that night, and I don't break it. You got quiet after that night, I just let you take it slow. You got quiet after that night, but it says enough. You got quiet after that night, even without the touch. No big shift, no loud change, just something subtle, out of range. You're still here, still around, but something in you turned it down. Now it's getting clearer without a word. Not something spoken, but something heard. And I'm not asking what it might mean, but don't act like it's nothing between. You got quiet after that night, and I understand. You got quiet after that night, even if you don't explain. You got quiet after that night, and it stays like that. You got quiet after that night, and you don't go back. You don't say much now. You don't say much now. Funny how silence becomes routine. Nobody says it out loud, nobody brings it near. We move around the subject like it disappears, and somehow that became normal, just letting it sit. Like if we never touch it, we won't have deal with it. You still show up smiling, I still play my role, but there's something underneath us neither one controls. We both know what changed, but we leave it untouched, like saying it will rearrange everything. Nobody talks about what happened, like silence makes it lighter. Nobody talks about what happened, like distance makes it smaller. Nobody talks about what happened, but it's living in the room. Nobody talks about what happened. Every time I look at you, we keep conversations moving, stay inside safer lines. Talk about work, the city, anything but what's on our minds. And sometimes I catch your expression right before it disappears, like something almost surfaced, then got buried out of fear. Maybe that's the hardest part, not what we did back then, but watching us avoid it again and again. No confrontation, no relief, just quiet tension underneath. Nobody talks about what happened, and maybe that's survival. Nobody talks about what happened, maybe that's how we keep balance. Nobody talks about what happened, but it shapes everything now. Nobody talks about what happened, even when we don't allow it. Oh, no loud truth, no confession, just careful words and redirection. No closure, no repair, just silence and learning how to stay there. Now the quiet feels heavier than honesty would have been, like we traded clarity for temporary peace again. And I'm not asking for some dramatic scene, I just wonder sometimes what pretending really means. Nobody talks about what happened, but we carry it anyway. Nobody talks about what happened, even when it changes the day. Nobody talks about what happened, and maybe we never will. Nobody talks about what happened, but it's here with us still. Funny how silence becomes routine. Funny how we still know the routine. You crack a joke, I laugh on cue. Same timing we always had still comes through. And for a second it almost feels right, like we found our way back for part of the night. But then the moment fades and something feels thin, like we're both performing instead of settling in. We still connecting in little ways, but it don't land like it used to lately. We laugh, but it feels forced now. through conversation without missing steps. But there's tension underneath it that keeps slipping through. Like every little silence reminds us of the truth. And I notice how you glance away right after we smile. Like holding eye contact feels heavier now. We keep the energy up, keep things smooth, but something in us stop feeling loose. We laugh, but it feels forced now. Like we're covering the cracks. We laugh, but it feels forced now. Trying not to look back. We laugh, but it feels forced now. Even when the vibe looks fine. We laugh, but it feels forced now. Like we lost the natural timing. No big issue, no loud change, just little moments, feeling strange. No clearing it, no big goodbye, just two people trying to keep the vibe alive. Now every easy moment feels harder to trust. Like we both remember what happened to us. And I'm not blaming you, that's not what this is. I just miss when it felt effortless like it did.